Casey at Night will start in 30 seconds. And now, introducing Casey Carter.
I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Welcome to Wednesday. Happy hump day. I'm very excited. Well, I'm very excited to be here with you all, but I am especially excited to have my special guest, my co-host for the night, and to be talking about this particular category, which is no second date. Okay, basically, what are we using as reasons and excuses for why we're not going on a second date with someone? And quite frankly, in my case, sometimes why we don't go on that first date. Um, and my guest and I, we were chatting before the show, and you know, talking about a few things that sort of rub us the wrong way. And this really all started with her, this topic. As a matter of fact, this really should be her show tonight, and I should be, her guest host because we're going to also talk a little bit about Urban X Awards, and that too was her idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite people in the world. Um, the person who basically will get me in trouble anytime we're together, Ella Dorsey. Yes. Okay.
Listen, I only do what you want me to do. You always give me consent for everything.
I was gonna say, see, that already came off wrong because I know exactly what that means. That is, you don't do anything that I'm not willing to be down for. I'm using
Right.
you in the reverse. I'm making it. Some people say the alcohol is why they did what they did. That's how I use you. You are the reason I did the whatever that I did.
It's always fun and it's always quiet though.
That
You
part right
know.
there. The only person who ever
So
peeps us is Lorenzo. He's the only one.
this is true.
The rest of y'all,
The only one.
the rest
Yeah.
of y'all, we plotting and scheming on you. But can you hold that glass back up for a second? Because I got to ask you a question. So is this
Yes.
the brown that you were telling me about the other day?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so
It
can we talk
is.
about that for a second?
We can. I wish I would have bought the bottle with me because it's so beautiful.
Okay. So,
But
yeah.
it's Sir Davis. It's Beyonce's rye whiskey. Yes, I am drinking it straight because I'm an adult and I know how to drink.
No shade. No
You,
shade.
all the shade, all the shade.
All the shade.
But I am going to see her next weekend, and so I'm like, you know what? I've had a Beyonce week.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister.
But I had to bring this out because we're talking about some shit tonight.
Oh, listen. First and foremost, I want to thank you for even telling me it was out there. Because I'm gonna have to go track it down. I know we whatever. But I need to track these things down. But going back to Ms. Beyonce, she just finished her Atlanta stop.
Yeah.
And let's see, my sister was there on Thursday. I got a bunch of people who were there on Friday, Saturday. I mean, Atlanta was all out. And Friday
Yeah.
night, I was staying in a hotel near literally down the street from where I live. Spent the night in a hotel, and the hotel
Mhm.
was packed out. And this is a relatively new hotel. It's never packed out. And so Lorenzo and I were speculating on why is this hotel packed out. He's like, "Oh, it's probably for the concert." I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 no. We are way too far from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. There's way too many hotels between here and there that anybody would stay in this hotel." Girl, I'm at the counter checking in. 5 women get off the elevator in their Cowboy Carter outfits. I had to take all of them words back because I'm like, well, shit, that's just 5. I don't know who else is coming because the concert's here all weekend. So,
I mean, not only that, but like it was baseball all-star weekend in Atlanta as well.
right. So
So you
like
guys
you
were
moved from
busy this
one into the other,
weekend.
girl. And I don't even
Yeah,
like
our
it. I don't
weekend
even
is
like Atlanta
coming.
that much. So power to it. But anyway,
Yeah.
anyway.
This weekend is Pride. Next weekend is Comic Con for us, which is why
Mm,
I'm getting away from everything.
okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, folks, let me let me tell you how we got here today. So Ella,
We won't give too many details.
well, no, no, no. We Ella, okay, so like Ella and I are like actually friends for real. We're friends, right? So sometimes we have these moments where there's like rapid fire texting between us. This will be going on for days at a time. And then other times you get, silent, whatever. And it's like, hey, girl, you good? And it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, cool. So Ella randomly messages me about the topic today about, what basically what doesn't get you a second date. And so from there, I'm going to let Ella sort of set the stage for how we got here from her perspective and where we're going to start. Go on ahead, girl. Let him have it.
Um, so yeah, so I'm a nice person, right? I'm kind. I'm a kind person. And there are just certain things that I just will not stand for as a human, as an adult, as a woman. And one of those things that I just simply will not thank you. But one praise will get you everywhere, Jason. But one of the things that I will not stand for is like over grooming. So the dudes with like the dark black stuff like on their head after they get, and then they have like the white like outline thing, and then they have the nerve to talk about us and our makeup. Like, bro. So that's one thing. It's not. Mm-mm,
Okay, so we
mm-mm.
called we
And then on
called
the
that,
other side,
wait, we called that over grooming. Oh,
over grooming,
okay,
over grooming.
got it. Hmm.
And you know what I'm talking about
I do.
because
I once you talked about
what's
the
his name?
dark.
Jalen Rose.
Mm,
That's his name. The basketball player. Yeah,
maybe that's his
I
name.
said it. I said
Yeah,
it.
maybe that's his name.
It's if you're watching, it's a little shiny, bro. Like take it down a bit, just a little bit,
Oh my God, she did not.
a little
But
bit.
okay, so if I could just chime in on that particular thing for a second.
Please.
Again, you all know I'm here in Atlanta. You see all kinds of things in Atlanta. Um, hey, Carrie. And so the first time I got to see this live and in person, I'm a person who does not stare, right? If I'm gonna look at you, I'm gonna give you that glance type. And if I'm a like focus on you, you're not going to know that I'm staring at you because I'm going to give you that I'm looking through you thing. But I'm telling you, the first time I saw this in person, I had to stare. I mean, because Ella is right. It's like you get a dude with a full face beard, but when you look at it, it
It
looks
doesn't
like
connect.
it, you'll get like they'll be say like the same complexion as Ella and I, and then the beard is black, but then you look and you're like, why does it look like their face is black under the beard, and why does it look contoured? And that's the white she's talking about. It's like, what is that?
You know, I got questions because then I'm like, do you wash your hair like before you go to bed? Do you lay on your pillow with that makeup on? Because at the end of the day, it's makeup. Let's be real. And if you do wash your face, what is your skincare? Because now you're you're in friend zone. So
I don't even know what to
so yes,
say because you're right.
over grooming. I don't want you to be prettier than me. I don't. Like I want you to be pretty naturally, but if you have to enhance to be prettier than me, then we got a problem. Be pretty naturally.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. I don't want that, you know?
Can't
Like,
be prettier than me.
and I'm not, don't get me wrong, love looking at pretty gentlemen.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We saw one when we were in Miami.
You mean we stalked one in my hand?
I think all the women did
Okay,
because
he was
so
so
beautiful.
pretty. Okay.
I have an issue with authority, especially police. You know, not going to get into it of why, but we can all guess why just by looking at me. But I was thinking about committing a misdemeanor.
Yeah, this was true. Ella did.
It was
She
bad.
did
It was so
threaten to
bad. It was
get arrested. She
funny.
did.
It
Mhm.
was it was really really funny. But anyway, so over grooming. Now the complete antithesis of that is under grooming. So
That one.
there is no excuse because I know men that take their grooming seriously. I'm going to pick on our buddy Hef. Okay.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Daddy Hef, but
Dude is meticulous.
manicures and pedicures,
Meticulous.
it
And wait,
goes a
and
long
wait,
way.
can I just say, even regarding his manicure, because I've encountered plenty of dudes who go get a manicure. He If you are a person who gets manicured, pedicured regularly, you can see it on a dude when they're doing it,
Hmm.
whether they get a natural buff shine or whether they like to do a little top coat. I prefer you not do a top coat. That's
Yeah.
that's my little thing. But I do love that. Hey, Kelly. I do love that manicured look. I really do because it's not. It's not okay. All right, hold on. So part of why I like the manicured look because I like hands. I really like hands,
Hands are
and
beautiful.
so there's something to be said for really nicely manicured nails on a hand because it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It is. It's low key a fetish for me.
See, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you're traveling and like, because I refuse to go. I learned my lesson. I will never go to a waxer outside of my waxer,
Okay.
nails, hair, whatever. If it's not in San Diego, I'm not doing it unless I know the person wherever I'm at. But if you're traveling and you can't get it done, like, I get it. I grant you grace. I will look over it. But if I see you in your hometown, San Diego, Atlanta, Houston, Michigan, shit, I don't know, and and the feet aren't where I need them to be,
All right. No busted feet.
I'm
No busted
sad.
feet. I think it's
I'm
more
sad
than sad. I think it's more than sad because I'm gonna say this
because
about the feet thing for me because I think I told you I all of like the pedicure part of it. Yeah, if your toes look, the nails look. I used to be all over my son like white on rice about his toenails
yeah.
just growing up. But add to that the ashy. Like if you look like you've been
Oh,
walking through flour.
I was just getting to that.
Oh,
I
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
guys, I made a where are we at?
There
I
you
made a
go.
list.
There you go.
Yeah, you have to, Kelly. Thank you for doing your nails. I appreciate you doing your nails as a chef. I want to eat your food. I want to eat your food, Kelly. I don't eat fish or shellfish, so you're gonna have to make something else. But
You hear
because
that,
your
Kelly?
hands are clean, thank you.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's talk about Ashy Larry.
Ah! Ah, let's talk about him.
You got to look at yourself before you walk out the house, right? Ain't nothing worse than ashy knees, elbows, like ankles. But let's take it a step further. Ashy fucking face. Let's talk about the crust on like the corners of the lips. Whether it be crust or it be like leftover toothpaste or whatever,
Whatever.
you're a sloppy person and it dries up just at the corners, like you're fucking foaming at the mouth. You don't even get past the meet and greet stage. No, there will not be coffee. No, you cannot buy me a drink because unlike Casey, I will stare. I will I will focus on it and I will not pay attention to any conversation because I am just like, how do you not feel that crust on the corner of your, and you know what the fuck I'm talking about, Casey. Like I
I
can't
do.
do
I
it.
do. I do. Okay, so
Can't.
while you have corner of the mouth crust, I've got in between the fingernail ash. I can't. I can't. Because I'm trying to understand how is your whole hand good except for right here? Like when my son, because again, I used to be all over him like white on rice about the lotion and all of that. I could tell because I groomed him on Palmer's cocoa butter. I could tell
It's
where
good
where
mama.
the cocoa butter went and where the cocoa butter didn't go.
Wait, okay. All right, since you have a son, this
Uh-huh.
is my next one. Okay. So, did your son chew like their mouth was mad at like his food? Like his mouth
No,
was mad at his food?
no,
Like,
because
have
mom,
you ever seen that?
yes.
Like, like it's like every bite is like a fucking hate crime. Like, why are you angry with why are you so angry with your food?
Oh
Like, I am so confused. Yeah. Yeah.
my god.
So,
No, my son didn't do that because I just as a person in general, I know our mouths, jaws, they do what they do, but I was real hard on I guess with him on, chew with your mouth
does he
closed.
shovel? Is he like this is the dance, right?
Yeah, no. No. Nope. Mm-mm. What when I listen, let me tell you, you can this is how I know I think I have like left a deep ingrained impression on my son. He recently told me he's got cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter everywhere, in his personal vehicle, in his police vehicle, at his girlfriend's house. Like, he doesn't take the jar and move it, transport it from one place to another. He just keeps multiple jars, multiple
You
bottles. Hmm.
you did a good job.
Thank
Now let's talk about the people that double dip their chips. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how motherfucking disrespectful you gotta be to be at a restaurant, whether it be mozzarella sticks, chips, whatever, and you
French
double dip.
fries.
It is give me it's time to go. I got this bill. I will pay for it. It's time to go. There will be you know what? We're not even friends.
You can't
I
even
have
be in
cut
the
people
friend
off for
zone.
less. I can't even look at you. That is like a bad handshake. Like, I can't. No double dipping.
Okay, wait. Pause on the double dipping. I'm gonna circle back on that.
Oh,
The
bad
bad
handshake.
handshake. And let me,
Ugh.
ooh, let me tell you why the bad handshake from a dude totally creeps me the fuck out. When I was in high school, I had these three friends, Brian, Kevin, and Jamie. Brian, Kevin, and Jamie made sure that I had a firm handshake. I mean, when I
Yeah,
tell you, they were adamant about my handshake. And not that I
it's
was giving
so
that limp wrist
important.
girly shit. I wasn't doing that. But they were like, you know, nah, no, this is how you give a handshake. And so that's how I give a handshake, thanks to Brian, Jamie, and Kevin. Girl, when I got to college, the first dude who gave me a weak wristed wasn't limp, but it was like clear to me my handshake was firmer than his. I was like, ew. There were a lot of bad handshakes in college. A lot, a lot. And a lot of them came from motherfucking athletes.
So it's funny that you should mention that because I recently experienced my very first bad handshake this past Miami at Exotica. I'm not going to name the person. As a
Oh,
matter of
you're gonna
fact, I
tell me
forgot the
later.
person's name.
You're gonna tell me later.
I forgot the person's name. That's how bad the handshake was because I was like, and I've seen this person for years, and we finally met. And the handshake that was given to me, I was like, and this was a gentleman. The handshake that was given to me was like, yeah, I feel like I gotta protect you.
Wow.
I do not feel safe. If there was something that was popping off, the last person I'm gonna call my mom before I call you. And my mom can't fight.
Oh, damn.
That's how bad the handshake was, so bad that
Oh.
I wanted to wash my hands.
Oh, see? Okay.
But
I
you could
know that
tell his
handshake.
hands were clean. You could tell his hands were clean,
But
but I
see,
still wanted to wash my hands because it was such a
so,
bad handshake.
so this is where you could do all the right things with them hands, and that handshake will kill it.
Worst part of it all, very, very handsome person.
On that note, we're gonna take a real quick break. Just hold on there.
Watch Casey Carter and her co-host, Carrie Anthony and Desiree on Exotica TV's BoobTube, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Twitter at Exotica TV. Join the ladies each week as they talk about what's hot and what's not on TV, streaming, and in theaters. Don't miss them and Jay, the man behind the sound effects. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on Exotica TV. What could possibly go wrong?
So here's what's funny. I love that line at the end of what could possibly go wrong, because that's something that Exotica, that's one of their little taglines. And the reason I love it so much is because when I first started doing Casey at Night, shit always went wrong. Something inevitably happened during every one of those first shows that I did. Backdrop falls, lights go out, microphone, whatever, Wi-Fi. And that concept of the show must go on, facts, show must go on. I don't care if your backdrop fall. Like, I used to have this trifold backdrop that would be behind me because I was in my bedroom. Let's just say that joint fell one too many times, and I had to then go find somewhere in my house, somewhere else in my house that I could do the show from, because I was like, I don't need y'all seeing my bed in the background. That's perfectly okay. But going back to double dipping, busy Bambino, no double dipping. So here's what's interesting, that when you said that, it made me think about my my coworker and I. She and I are technically friends outside of work, but there's this little spot that we go to for happy hour. And today I was like, I'm feeling like I need a neighborhood joint for lunch. Like, I didn't want to go to our usual lunch spots. I wanted
Oh, okay, good. You had to be specific because you just said joint and then you were like, hey, I understand that, but okay, continue.
yeah.
Talking
So,
about
hey
weed.
Sabrina. So when we go to the spot that's typically our happy hour spot, they have salmon bites, they have chicken wings that are really good, and the chicken wings, when you get 10, come with fries. So when you said no double dipping, it's funny because this is what I do if I'm sharing fries with somebody and we've only got the one sauce. I am that person. And again, I'm making it clear, she and I are friends outside of work. So there's things we'll do with each other you won't do with folks that you're not friends with. But even as friends, I'm dipping the fry, biting it. I literally flipped that fry to the other end and dipped it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, who raised you? Like, not you, but the people
No,
who
I
double
got
dip.
it.
Like, who raised you?
Got you.
I don't know where your mouth has been. No, thank you very much. And here's the thing. I am so fucking petty that I will take like the salsa ranch, whatever, put some on a side plate for me, just for me, right? But if I see you still double dip, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. You're right, Busy. There's a right fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no double dipping.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, sorry. I know
Yeah.
I went out on a
And
tangent on that.
so no, and let me say this. Casey loves food. Casey loves food. Casey loves to go out. Casey loves for you to get what she's not getting so she can eat some of your food. So I'm gonna tell you in advance, if we are ever
Which
out,
is fine.
if we're ever out eating together, if you're not someone who likes to share your food, do not sit in range of my
Oh no.
fork.
I will share. I will share my food. I will share my food.
Mhm.
Like you and I are close friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let the double dipping slide. I will give you a hard side eye.
But I'm not a double
be
double
like-
dipper that way. We've already established how I double dip.
I'd be like, Lorenzo, you see that shit? You see what she just did? No, but I do not mind sharing my food. Like I will pass my, you want to try this? Here you go. It just,
Oh.
there's just something where it's just icky, where it's like a thing of salsa and like you
Yes.
take a bite of like your corn chip or your tortilla chip and then you go back in like, no,
No.
thank you very much.
Mm-mm. And so for me, you need to take the appropriate amount of salsa for that particular chip, whatever that is.
And then if
Or
you are like, "Oh no, I know I'm gonna double dip," ask for your
get your
own.
own,
It's
right? Get your
okay.
own. Thank
It's
you. Thank you.
okay.
But wait, for one
It's totally
second,
fine.
since this is about ways to not get a second date and sometimes not a first date, like I just said, I like to share food. And if you don't like to share food, you don't want to be, that will get you, that's a no. If you don't want to share food with me, and here's the thing, this is on, like, there's levels to the share food. There's feed me from your fork, there's put it on my plate, there's let me use my fork to get it. If you don't want to share your food with me, I don't want to share this with you.
I got a question. How do we feel about, like, I'm childish with my chicken wings, I'll admit it. I'm a chicky nuggy person. Give me the dino nuggies. I'm happy, right? You give me like wings, you're gonna be mad at me because I am a lady. You're not about to see me be like a fucking caveman. No, it's not, no.
No. Okay.
Like, that's how I was raised. That's just how I was raised.
Okay.
So I'm childish when it comes to chicken wings. Everybody gets mad at me because I'll leave like mad meat on because I'm literally taking my fork or
Uh,
pulling pieces
uh,
off. I'm not
okay.
doing, you'll never see me.
Oh, I did
No,
today.
I
Listen,
didn't do it.
so today, I wish I had taken a picture of my outfit today for work. I was in a sleeveless white sweater dress that's like form fitting. Um,
Hmm.
hmm. It had a thigh high slit, and so I used blinged out safety pins to sort of close the slit a little bit, right? So like I'm
Of
in
course
white.
you did.
Yeah, I did. Did. And so everybody teases me because I will eat saucy food in white clothes. I love white
Oh.
clothes. Love it. And I rarely, we're talking 99.9% of the time, I will not get anything on my clothes. So today, my, like I said, girlfriend and I, we had a basket of chicken wings and we had the salmon bites. And I'm in there using my fork just because she and I also like the all flats. I'm using my fork to break open the flats. And then I'm gonna just say it, I had sauce all up under these
Listen,
fingers.
you're using I get it, I get it. Now, are you, what I don't get,
Hmm.
and I can look past this if I really, really like care about you, and the only reason why is because my dear sweet grandma LMA, who is not no longer here with us, I was not named after her.
Okay, I was gonna
Um,
say,
but she would suck the marrow out of the
no,
bone.
no, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. That's because the same person who's sucking the marrow is also eating the gristle. They're also eating. You
So
don't.
here, so if it's in the privacy of your own home,
Facts, facts. I'm fine with that. You do what you do, baby. Go ahead. In public, act like you know.
because here's the thing. If you're with me, they're already going to be expecting us to do something like that, if you catch my drift.
This is look. This is why I tell you in advance.
Right?
If we are out together eating and you don't want to share, do not be in range of my fork. Full stop. I'm just because I'm gonna feel some kind of way about it. I I I grew up in a family that was very communal, and and the only thing you were not allowed to put your fork in was someone's mac and cheese. Don't touch their mac and cheese. You can do other stuff, but don't touch their mac and cheese because it got ugly one year over some mac and cheese. This is all I'm gonna say.
So my thing is, for somebody that does not eat fish or shellfish, for health reasons,
Hmm.
allergies and stuff, why would you order fish or shellfish use that fork and then think that fork is okay, then
In
come and
your
try my
food.
food.
Yeah, see, if you put me on notice, then
No, not you.
no,
That's and
no,
I do
but that's
every
my
time.
but this is my point though. If you and I are out, I'm not saying you and I like I'm saying if you and I are out eating and I opt to get fish,
Right.
then that's, I have to be cognizant of that. I can't now take my fish fork because it's the same on the airplane. When you get that person who identifies as a peanut allergy and they tell the whole plane, sorry, no nuts on this plane because Ella's ass is allergic to peanuts. It's the same difference. Like I can't take my fork
I
and
don't
dip it in your
know.
food.
I don't know what I would do if I was allergic to nuts.
Well, I'm
I'm so childish.
look, you see me going. I don't even want to respond to that statement because
I
I ain't thinking peanuts.
I'm not either. I'm not
Yeah, see what I'm
either.
saying? Okay, Ella, let's
Wait.
get let's
Yes, let's
refocus.
focus.
Refocus.
Okay, go.
Okay, what else is on your list?
Um, whenever somebody says, I'm not like other guys, and I'm like, okay, future. Okay, the weekend. Tell me exactly how toxic you are. Let's see who can be more toxic. But
Okay,
yeah, I'm not like the other guys.
so my natural response to that is I'm not like the other girls. So whatever you were doing to get them off, don't do that shit to me. Don't, because it, let's just be honest, guys are somewhat lazy when it comes to romance and sex. And this is where I sometimes blame us because we sometimes, not me specifically, but we as a large group sometimes don't tell a dude that doesn't do it for me, or, do it this way, not that way, or whatever. And so because they're very simple, they do the same thing over and over and over again.
True, because it's easy. They don't
Right.
have to think about it. Like I go in, like I just said at the beginning with what was the sweet person's name that said I looked like I am a beautiful
Jason?
woman in person. Jason, I am. Just
She
letting you know.
is.
But
She is.
yeah, praise will get you everywhere with me. I tell you exactly what I want, when I want it, how I want it. There's no room for excuses or any kind of, well, maybe she might. No, I said what I liked. Just follow the
Mhm.
directions. I gave you the cheat codes.
And here's what I find this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I find irritating about it. Is when a motherfucker tells me, I got this. I know what I'm doing. This is how I do what I do. It works every time. Bitch, if you're using the same move on every woman, I'ma just put you on game right now. What you do to me right here, right now, may not work tomorrow. It may not work 5 hours from now. So if you think you can run the same pattern every single time, I promise you, not only will you fumble, there'll be a full-on motherfucking interception, okay?
You know, my grandma would say this about me.
Mm-hmm.
I am either somebody's karma or somebody's blessings.
Okay.
I am also a reflection of you. So you come at me with that bullshit.
Guess what you get back? Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's cool. I like to have fun too. I like games. I do. I do. Meanwhile, there's a whole roster waiting for you to fuck up.
This is what I'm saying. And this is why I I have a struggle with the guy who doesn't want to hear you when you literally want to tell him, as you said, give him the cheat codes. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. I'm in my mind, I'm like, is that your ego and your pride saying, no, no, I got this, I'll figure it out? Because let me tell you something, honey. A lot of women, they're not 100% sure what they like, how they like it, and have the ability to tell you exactly how to do it. So when you encounter a woman who can do that and is comfortable enough to tell you these things, the fuck is wrong with you? I don't understand. I don't
I
understand.
mean, I was talking about basic stuff, but then as you started talking, I'm starting to think about sex, and I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like
we
if you're
weren't
not
talking about.
following
Oh,
directions,
I'm sorry.
I, I'm
My
like,
bad.
yeah, why not?
That's what I was talking about.
Go off, sis. Go off. No,
Sorry.
real shit. Real shit. No, real fucking shit. And then you wonder why when girls hit on us and flirt on us, especially the beautiful ones that hit on us and flirt with us, we're like,
Mm, mm.
maybe.
Look, again, I live in Atlanta. I feel like everybody here is gay or possibly gay. Everybody. And when I tell
I've
you,
never had a girl hit on me before.
I I never let me put it this way. I never consciously knew I was being hit on by a woman until I got to Atlanta.
Okay.
And I am not going to lie to you when I tell you they got motherfucking game.
See, and this is why I'm never coming to visit.
Baby, game for they got so much game. They wrote the motherfucking playbook.
I'm just gonna have to have like somebody's gonna have to be my chaperone if I ever go there because like no. I heard that's a place to get turned out. You're not about to turn me out. No.
Well, I've been here since 2014. I ain't got turned out yet. But I'm putting you on notice.
Good to
And
know.
let me if I could just be transparent about
Cheers
this shit.
to the beautiful Atlanta lesbians. Cheers. Cheers. Happy
If I
Pride.
can be transparent about how good the game is, it's like, okay, so I'm 56. I remember back in the day when a dude would just like ease up on you and just start
Right.
chatting you up and like not actually push up on you, but you could feel the energy and you start leaning in because he starts talking low and you get closer and closer and that's how these
Yeah.
hoes are. That's how they roll.
That's
That's how
scary.
they
Oh,
roll.
that's scary.
Uh-huh.
Listen, when beautiful baby girl was like, I have a crush on you, Ella, in Miami, I was like, I'm sorry,
See,
what?
but wait, and here's what's funny. Her joint was that smoothness I'm talking about.
Yo, she I was like, what do you need from me? I'm sorry, huh?
Mhm. Yep, it was that smoothness because it's and
Yeah.
we ain't gonna call it out, but what I'm gonna call her is beautiful. She's beautiful and she can cook. She a chef.
Stunning. Stunning.
And
Like,
not just simply stunning. She is also I said also creatively stunning because in her basic mode, just oof, silky. Ugh. And then she gets creative, and you're like,
right. Like, where did this come from?
right,
Okay.
that part,
All right.
that part.
Sure, I'll be a unicorn for you and your partner. What do I need to do? Where do I sign?
Oh, wait, and have you seen him?
No. I can
he
only imagine.
he was in Chicago.
I can only imagine. I can
Mhm.
only
We'll
imagine.
talk.
Like,
We'll talk.
because she is at
We'll talk.
drop dead gorgeous. So I can only
And
imagine. But
so
yes,
the
Busy,
first
swear I'm not lying. Busy, swear I'm not lying.
the
Swear.
first time I met him was at an event here in Atlanta, and he was her sous chef. He was helping her prepare the meal for the event. And again, Casey doesn't stare, but I'd be checking.
Was it like when we were like, wait, where, hello, Mr. Officer. Was it like that?
It wasn't like that, but it was like that. And let me tell you why. I could feel the energy between them.
Ooh, I would pay for that gold ticket show.
And then when he was in Chicago, right? Because we just did Miami. When he was in Chicago, he greeted me like we went way back, like baby fat. And I was like, oh, okay, we just met a minute ago. But we go, okay.
That's how King Noor and Jet Set Jasmine did with me. And their energy too. I was like, oh, whatever they're selling, I'm gonna buy. I will watch everything that they're a part, because holy crap, that their energy together is so infectious.
And my first experience with them was the same way. Like, we met because I met a friend of his at Sex Expo in Brooklyn, and then I met him, or them rather, at Exotica, New Jersey, because his friend saw that I had posted about being there and was like, you know, my boy is there, la 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 la. So when Lorenzo and I went over to him, he was like, hey, how you doing? How's it go? Like, you know, like it was, we knew each other. And that's a rare, because again, we talk a lot before the show. That's a rare thing to have someone who you're literally just meeting for the first time talk to you like you go way back and make you comfortable. And you know, it was the same, because when I met him, it was just him. Jasmine hadn't gotten to the floor. And so he was like, well, you know, come back a little later. Jasmine will be here. And I'm thinking, wow, because we could have easily just taken a picture and moved on our way. But he was like, no, come back later. She'll be here. And so we came back later. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But before the show was over, we got one more.
We gotta talk. Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about Urban X Awards. We gotta talk about it.
So we're gonna do another quick break, and then hold on, I gotta fix something first. We're gonna do another quick break, and then we're gonna talk about Urban X Awards. Well, hold that thought, y'all. Okay, we're back. Real quick, the cigar promo. So again, if you know anything about Casey, you know Casey is a cigar aficionado, and Ancestry Cigars is owned by an African American female out of Chicago. I not only support minority-owned cigar brands, I very specifically support any female who is, you know, in that market, in that category, whether it's a brand owner, a lounge owner. Cigar smoking is still, as hugely popular as it is with women, it's still one of those places that women don't get enough respect. I have a local cigar shop here that I pick up, you know, some sticks from. And when I first started going, they would waste no time coming into the humidor to ask me if I needed help picking out something. Now, they don't even come in anymore. They just wait for me at the register because they know I'm buying shit. So I just had to say
you got to show me how to smoke cigars. I don't know how to
smoke cigars. Baby, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
I know how to smoke weed. I don't know how to smoke cigars.
Yeah, and it's different. It's different because with weed, you know, you got to inhale. There is no inhaling and cigar
What are
smoking
you
unless
just
you're trying to
you're
die.
just sucking you're just sucking it?
Yes, you're just sucking.
Oh, I'm good at that. Okay. All right.
Okay,
I
hey,
love
urban.
these double entendres.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Urban
Urban
X.
Urban X. So again, like I said, I should be Ella's co-host instead of her being my co-host because it was her idea to talk about Urban X. So what you want to talk about, girl?
Listen, I have been getting meeting an influx of just awesome people this last year. Erica Icon and her company are nominated, which we love. We
Yes, and
fucking love Erica.
Erica Icon, she has a PR firm that specializes, it's not all they do, but they do specialize in the adult entertainment industry, and her firm is called The Rub PR. Eric, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't know Erica, that's okay because you shouldn't know
It's okay.
Erica. That tells you she does her motherfucking job. But
She probably knows you though.
that part, that part. Erica is the shit. She's the shit. But yeah, anywho.
Mm. Lyric. Lyrics.
Lyric Sky.
Such a beautiful person. Inside and out. I did not get a chance to officially meet Dreadsway, but their energy, they're both nominated. Amazing energy. I know our boy Rome Major is nominated.
Okay, so hold on. Wait,
Multiple. Yeah.
hold on. Let me find it. Okay, so Lyric is nominated in a category that gave me giggles. So Lyric is nominated in Most Beautiful Breast. I'm gonna need you to go find her social because them tatas is
Listen,
spectacular.
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna look right now because she's so beautiful in the face. I didn't even look at her titties. I love this.
How did you not?
And I am a titty girl, and I was just
Listen.
like, you are so stunning. I just was looking at the face.
Okay, then they're
Lyric, I hope you're watching. I was
they
not
are
looking at the titties.
they're
sis.
spectacular. They were really, really, really worth the nomination. But and Dreads, where is he at? Because first of all, can we talk about there's what did I say? 43,
There, everybody,
44 categories.
real shit. There's so many categories. I'm mad I wasn't nominated.
Look, I'm saying to myself, well, okay, so wait. So we were talking about how many people are nominated in various categories.
Well, I know Burgundy, K-Berg, 305. He's nominated multiple.
We're going to circle back on K-Berg. So when you were talking about Rome Major, the category of male content creator of the year, Rome is in that category. Why are there 16 people on the ballot for that category? 16.
So I wonder if people are still voting because the actual awards is at the beginning of August, from what I understand.
Yes.
So maybe people are still voting for that's probably what's going on.
Okay, so
but yeah, that 16 is a lot.
Most popular sex educator. This is the one category. This tells you a lot about who my circle of people are. Most popular sex educator. Pegtris, Tyomi Morgan, Jet Setting Jasmine, Dr. Jess O'Reilly. If you don't know Dr. Jess, you need to know who Dr. Jess is.
I don't know if I met her yet.
I'll tell you how I stalked her and made her my friend.
Oh, okay. Dr. Jess, if you're watching, we're going to be besties. Just letting you know.
Yeah, you are. She's absolutely magnificent as a person. Her husband is so cute. And they travel the world because she teaches and she's great. So, fantastic.
It's Tyomi, Dr. Jess, Pegtris,
Jet Setting Jasmine, and Dirty Lola. If you don't know who
I have not met Dirty Lola.
Okay, so Dirty Lola is out of New York, and I remember during COVID, she talked about being celibate. She talked about, what it was like to go back into dating after COVID and all of that. She,
Mm.
because we're in that exotica circle and she's not
Yeah.
necessarily in that exotica circle, she's
Mhm.
kind of, for me, like Dr. Jess. They are out there and people know who they are, but they're not, say, in that exotica space.
I love her name.
Dirty Lola.
I
Yeah.
mean, come on. I
Yeah.
mean, I read the book Lolita. So that's what's
sticking out for you.
genius. Fucking
Okay.
genius.
Okay. Here's another category that caught my attention. Stanky-est, smelly-est, feet contest. Let me tell you who's in this. There's two names we know. One of them is Stephanie Love. I'm like, you know what? I want to smell her feet. I want to smell what her stanky feet smell like. And then the other one, Crystal Davis. I want to smell her stanky feet.
Time out.
Why are we time out?
Time out.
Why are we time out?
Is this literal stinky feet?
That's why I want to find out. That's why I want to find out.
There's no Crystal. I can't
Crystal
see
Davis.
I can't see her feet being funky. But here's the thing. If you want to go down that road and smell her feet, you go right on ahead.
I do. Her and Stephanie Love.
I'm going to, I will record at a safe distance because
we're going to do this. We're going to do this in Jersey. Stephanie Love, Crystal Davis.
Crystal, get ready.
I want to smell.
Casey is about to smell your feet because I don't do that. I don't even like people like touching my feet. Look, don't touch.
Look, I am so super curious because of this category. Okay, speaking of Crystal Davis, she is also listed for MILF Performer of the Year. We were talking about your homie, K Berg 305. He is
everybody's homie.
He's nominated for Urban X Stud and Best Pro-Am Performer Male. Now, Stephanie Love is also nominated for Hottest Inked Star. And here's a category. Sorry. Male Performer of the Year. The only reason why
you just picked up Jewel, I need to know the list. Like, what are the names?
I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't read it.
Okay. So this is where all of that came from. So who was the one person I did not interview at Exotica's Awards?
Jason Love.
That's his category. I'm stalking a motherfucker. I'm just saying.
He, again, like I said last time, and anybody that's repping Jason, if you see this, I am not on your dick. I do not want to fuck. I respect.
Right. It's not that.
I feel like I have to say this because if I respect somebody, I don't care who it is, male or female, I'll continue to talk about them.
Right.
Jason wrote a whole paper about him, told him I wrote the paper about him, respect the fuck out of him, super, super smart. K-Berg, absolutely hilarious, was on reality TV fighting everybody, whatever. But he's, hustling. Same with Rome Major. He's literally outside the fucking country, outside. Crystal Davis. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like I can't wait for you to get that interview because he is so smart, and so smart and so well spoken. And this funny as well.
And so if you saw all my interviews for Exotica TV's, for Exotica's the Fanny Awards, I talked to every single person who walked past me, whether they were nominated or not nominated, whether they were in the business or just supportive of somebody in the business. why is he the only person I didn't actually talk to? And
Here's the
so
thing. I feel like if I was there, I would have pointed him out, like, you need to talk to him.
but here's
That's
the
what's gonna
thing.
happen next time.
Ella,
I
when
feel
I
like you were
tell
also
you, it
talking to
makes
somebody
no
else, yeah?
sense. I want to say he was with Vicky Chase, and I just got caught up in Vicky Chase. But understand, when I watched all the videos, I spoke to husbands, boyfriends, best friends. I spoke to everyone but him.
To be fair, and to grant yourself some grace, looking at Vicky Chase, especially when she's beautiful without makeup, but then when she is all dolled up, it's like looking into the sun.
And speaking of Vicky Chase,
So I get it.
Vicky Chase was nominated for Anal Performer of the Year. Stephanie Love, another category she's in is Alt Model of the Year. Sarah J, Social Media Star of the Year.
Isn't Anna fucking Fox nominated as well?
In which category?
I don't know, one of the 43 categories, bitch.
It's totally.
Listen,
Oh,
I know I saw her name on there somewhere.
Yes,
So
I was
Anna,
that's why I was saying
congratulations,
yes.
sis. Congratulations.
Erotic Sky Magazine, which is Lyric Sky's business.
Lyric
her
Sky's
partner.
business, yeah.
Yeah, that's most supportive sponsor. Best male newcomer, Dreadsway, which is her personal partner.
Partner, yeah.
And Misty Stone's name is in a bunch of categories. Like, for example, she's in Best Actress. Rome Major is in Talented Tongue. Jet Setting Jasmine, Hottest Fetish Star.
Okay, so have you seen the latest like movie Jet Setting Jasmine just came out with? I want to say Cinnamon Love helped write it.
Okay. Nope, I haven't seen it yet. Is this? Oh, wait. This is okay. I think I know what you're talking about specifically, but no, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I got to see it.
I'll
Okay.
text me when you see it.
Okay.
Like,
So,
I'm
yeah.
obsessed with Cinnamon and her. Like, if I could learn from a professor forever, it would probably be Cinnamon Love.
Oh, wow.
It would probably be Cinnamon, like her or Superhead. Like, teach me your ways, Yoda. Real shit. Oh, and Misty, teach me your ways. And the movie that they came out with, it was very interesting because all of the women were older. They were like in their 40s.
Then yes,
and
that is the movie. I think you're. Yep. And I
the
remember
cinematography was beautiful.
I remember Jasmine talking about doing that. So okay.
It was like it. Of course, like, there's sex is porn or whatever, but it was giving art. Like, it was
Old school porn.
It was giving you watch this in a class in college and you write about it, art.
Okay. Because
it was beautiful how the cinematography was beautiful.
Let's just say this. I have no problem saying that I'm 56. And one of the very first porns I remember watching was Lady Chatterley's Lover. And I didn't know it was porn. I thought it was just a movie on TV.
So one of the first porns I ever watched was with Nina Hartley.
Oh my God.
And then when I got into the industry years ago and I saw her at AVN just chilling at a coffee shop.
Right.
Lost my shit.
Wow. Okay.
Lost my shit. So, like, of course, my friends and family are like, have you met Mr. Marcus? Have you met, like,
Right.
Yeah, I've met a super nice guy. The people that they ask me if I've met, I've been lucky enough to meet the majority of the people. But for me, my fangirl, oh my gosh, this is it, was Nina Hartley. Because
Okay.
holy crap. Like, they were talking about her when I was in sex ed, when I was in
Oh,
middle school.
wow. Okay.
You know, they were talking about her when I was in the UK.
Oh,
So, yeah, so to see her, I was like, "Okay, that's my porn celebrity."
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was crazy.
we're gonna have to have another conversation where we talk about the folks that we met that we kind of fangirled over, because I can go down this rabbit hole, but we are already past 8:30 and I got to do a
We're
show.
past 8:30. She has another show, but if you
Yeah.
guys want us to talk about who we fangirled, who we were like, "Yes, all you gotta do is ask,"
Ask.
then
And
you guys
and
need to like
what?
and follow Casey at Night. I am not a co-host. I just jump in and talk shit randomly. Just
I,
saying. I
I
support my
I'm I'm
girl.
I'm fortunate that she makes herself available. But anywho, and I'm grateful that she makes herself available. And we will be back to talk about the fangirl moments.
Yeah, because
But in
we're
the
done
meantime,
because I drank all of my
oh,
drinks. So we're
yeah,
done, guys.
I still have some because I gotta save for the next show. But
You got another show.
I got another show. But thank you to all of you, to Busy Bambino, to Sabrina. Hey girl, we gotta get together. And
Busy, we love you.
who
The
else we
ones
have here? We
that
have
have texted me that are watching,
we've got
you
Carrie, we've
know.
got Kelly the chef who does his nails. And of course, Jason and Butterfly and Bear. Hey, hey, hey. As all
And we got the beautiful person that we were talking about that's a chef watching as well.
Ooh,
Hey.
hey girl, hey. Anywho. Hmm. So if you have nothing else to do, come see me at 9 o'clock on Exotica TV's BoobTube. It's also on YouTube. I believe they do it on X as well. Otherwise, come back next week. Next week, my guest is the absolutely luscious Parish Blair. If you do not know who
Fucking love that picture.
right? Right?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tuning in because
Uh-huh.
only a bad bitch can carry that off.
And let me tell you
Okay, Tina
something.
Turner.
Her energy will melt you. Her energy will melt you. I've had her on the show a few times. I first met her when I was co-hosting a whole other show. It wasn't even my show. And she came to Atlanta. We had a chance to connect. So I'm about to go down a rabbit hole, and I'm gonna do this quick. But Parish is there's like, it's like, you know how they talk about 6 degrees of separation. When Jet Setting Jasmine had her first baby with King Noir, Parish was like the babysitter. She was like the yeah. So like the circle is this fucking
We're gonna
tight.
have to talk offline
Yes.
because the doula, I know the doula, but we'll talk offline.
Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
Parish Blair next week. You don't want to miss this. You will melt. I promise you will melt. You will be a puddle 5 minutes into her talking.
I'm watching.
You have to. You have to. And again, if you ain't got nothing else to do tonight, you'll have time to go get to the potty, to get you a little snack and something to drink, and you're gonna come back and watch me and my co-host Carrie Anthony and Desirable Bottom as we do the next show. And
They
yes,
should watch
yes,
because I may or may not be like on there like commenting. Nobody knows. Like you have to watch
you
because
have
it's a
to
whole
watch it. You
you
have to
have
watch
to. Just watch it.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Thank
But in the
you.
meantime, y'all, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Ella. Appreciate you, babe. Love
Thank you,
you.
Casey. I know I'm a hot mess, but I love you too.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye guys.